Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It's Wednesday, new comic book day. It's time to go get your comic books. I'm going to be giving you a review of books coming out next Wednesday, October 18th. This gives you a nice little preview of some of the books coming out and what I think you might want to look for and grab at your local comic book shop or buy online if they're still available. Midtown still has some of these available that I like, so some are sold out already. So I'll kind of give you a brief review of that and let's see what happens. Yeah, it's a couple nice books. I'm going to highlight them right now. So let's dive into it. We're using Midtown here as our proxy, of course. We'll start off with Dark Horse, Cyberpunk 2077. I've never played that video game, but they do have some cool covers here and there. I like that B cover. Also, the C cover looks pretty cool too. And the D cover looks crazy. I don't know. It's like I want a shotgun that shoots out a heart wound damage. It's pretty interesting. Um, I'm not familiar with this book. From the World of Minor Threats. I think I do remember that Minor Threats book. I remember buying the first issue when it came out about a year ago. Yeah, Patton Oswalt is the writer. He's that short, little, funny-looking comedian. He almost looks like he's got a little Down syndrome to him, but he doesn't. He just kind of looks that way. But yeah, he's a comedian. I don't care for him. He's extremely left leaning. But I guess he writes comic books on the side. So yeah, you go. You gotta make a living when your comedy shows don't sell out. You got to sell comic books, I guess, right? Headless Horseman Halloween annual 2023 #1. This is just a one shot, just in time for Halloween. I do like the Mike Mignola cover for the B cover, and this Mark Spears cover is pretty cool. C cover. These are a little high price. These are $8 books, so I'm assuming they're oversized. Hopefully they are. I don't know. You would think they would be. Um, but yeah, there's the C cover. Some awesome coloring in that cover. I like it. But that looks like the best cover of the three. I think that does it for Dark Horse. Well, moving on to DC Comics. Looks like the Midtown has a Batman 2023 number 608 special edition foil variant, corrected edition. So if you don't have the original of that, looks like Hush is going to be potentially the next villain in the next Batman installment. So at least that is the prevailing rumor. We'll have to see. Batman, Superman, World's Finest number 20. I do like this Barins cover. I like that. I also like that it's regularly priced instead of an incentive cover. I don't know why Midtown is taking so long to load. It's definitely not my internet. I've got world-class high-speed internet that I pay a lot of money for every month. But there you go. There's the cover. It's a nice Barins cover. I like it. There's also a C cover, the Magog helmet embossed foil. Some people might be into that. And it looks like the Chrissy Zulo Trick or Treat cover is sold out at Midtown right now. So I don't care for those. Once in a while, I can tolerate a Scotty Young cover, but yeah, I'm not. That's not my style of art. Just nothing I would pick up. There's also an incentive cover, 1 in 50 by Daniel Simpry. Batman White Knight presents Generation Joker number 6. Sean Gordon Murphy. Doesn't use Sean Gordon Murphy anymore, but I still call him that. Sean Murphy. There's a couple nice covers. Definitely the C cover by Rose Besh would be my favorite to pick up. They've got it priced a tad over ratio. I've seen this sell on eBay for $50, so 27 doesn't sound like a bad price. I don't think you're going to get it below ratio. Maybe you can. Maybe you can find it at an LCS and that they don't care and they've got it discounted. But best covers sell. If it didn't, it'd be 13.50 priced at Midtown here. Catwoman number 58. I do like that Swaby cover. There's also a Virgin or a limited. Is it limited trade dress? Cardstock Virgin. Oh, it's a Virgin trade. 1 in 50, I think it is. Priced at 31.50. So yeah, I guess it's not that hot. If it was really hot, it'd be priced higher. City Boy number 5. I do like the incentive cover here by Mike Choi. Man, it's a cool looking cover. You got Swamp Thing. I don't know what Swamp Thing's doing there. It's on his shirt, but it's also in the background. Yeah, it's pretty cool. 13.50. It's a 1 in 25 incentive. I do like this Turin Clark cover as well for Cyborg number 4. Turin Clark's pretty good. I think he does a nice job, and I like the composition of the cover and how it's kind of like an upward shot down on Cyborg. Yeah, it's just cool. I dig it. I like it. Mike Choi. I mean, I'm sorry, Turin Clark rather. That would be the cover I would go for of the other ones there. And let's see, Green Lantern War Journal number 2. I kind of like this B cover by Mirko Kolak. Of course, the Guion cover is nice as well. I think I picked up the Guion cover for number 1. And of course, there is a Delato cover. I think I pre-ordered the Delato cover. I'm a pretty big fan of Delato. I don't think this is his best work, but it's definitely decent. I mean, let's face it. You know, he puts such a high bar up there. I mean, any artist would love to have half the talent that he has. So I don't know why we criticize anything he does. It's all amazing. But he's done such awesome work over the years that he sets a pretty high bar. The 1 in 25 Ariel Cologne cover also looks pretty creepy, just in time for Halloween. And there is also a 1 in 50 that's obviously discounted quite a bit, only $27. Harley Quinn, Black, White, and Redder number 4. Boy, issue 3, that incentive cover was red hot. It's going for like 75, $80 now. Yeah, I think it was a 1 in 25. Yeah, it's red hot. The Talaski cover is the incentive here. It's okay. Not near as, I guess, not near as popular as number 3. Let's go down the list here. I'm not going to mention all these books. I don't pick up a whole lot of DC, just the main Batman typically. Once in a while, a Catwoman or a Poison Ivy cover if the cover's really good. But I don't pick up a whole lot of DC. Can't tell you the last time I bought a Superman book, other than if it had a really good cover. I think I was buying a couple of those Superman covers that had Bermejo covers, but nothing there is really speaking to me. There is a Capullo 1 in 100 for Superman number 7. That's for $81. Titans, and I think that's it for DC. Moving on to Dynamite Entertainment, there's a couple limited edition covers coming out. There's one here for Alice Cooper. This is the limited Virgin Stuart Sager cover for $45. There's also a Matina for you Matina fans. There is an Army of Darkness Forever number 1, limited. You've got a Darkwing Duck Metal Premium by Middleton. And then you've got Draculina Blood Simple. A couple decent covers. You got a cosplay cover. You got a black and white sketch. You got this Giuseppe Mattioni. I guess she looks like she's got a headache going on there. I don't know, migraine. Of all the covers, I think I like this Raphael Kayanan. I can't pronounce these names. Raphael Kayanan cover. Kind of looks like a Mayhew cover. I don't care about Garbage Pail Kids, but I thought this cover looked pretty cool. This is the Tom Bunk Virgin cover. There's a lot going on in that cover. A lot of detail. It's kind of cool. I don't collect Garbage Pail Kids, but I didn't collect the cards either back in the day. I do remember them. That's definitely a product of the 1980s. I definitely remember. I remember having friends that collected those Garbage Pail cards. Red Sonja number 3, the premium metal Middleton cover will be out at Midtown next week. 90 bucks. That's a pretty good price. I think I pre-ordered that for 70 or $75. I do have that coming in the next few weeks. Hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully, it's in good shape. Red Sonja number 10. I do like the Berens cover. There's also a Virgin variant of that. And I'm sorry, this isn't Red Sonja number 10. It's Red Sonja Volume 10, number 4. The Jenny Frison Modern Icon. There's a foil. There's a Modern Icon variant. I don't know what the difference is. This is the regular trade dress. Maybe this is the foil. I don't know. I think there's also a Virgin foil. There's a Virgin Berens cover for you Berens fans. And it looks like the Perio Virgin foil is sold out. But there's a Jenny Frison Virgin foil for 18 bucks. It's still available. So the Perio one looks pretty nice. I can see why that's sold out. $18. That's very nice. Maybe that'll be a hot book next week. Dynamite will give you good covers. Stories typically aren't that great. But people know that. People that buy Dynamite books are not buying it for the inside of the book. They're typically buying because of the hot artist or cover that they're looking to obtain. IDW Publishing has a new number 1 out next week. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. It's a long title, but it does rhyme. It's got a certain flair to it, I suppose. There's a couple covers there. I don't know. There's a black and white storybook cover by Riley Rossimo for $45. Still not sold out. It's not a good sign. Dark Spaces Good Deeds number 5. Pretty good read. Been reading some of those issues. It's a good book. IDW Publishing. Looks like the 1 per store Virgin variant is sold out. Not surprised. My Little Pony Black, White, and Blue. So I guess they're kind of their take on Black, White, and Red, right? Black, White, and Blue. I'm not surprised. This is a one-shot. The 1 in 25 is sold out. I guarantee you, if that shows up on Midtown, it's going to be probably $60 to $75, maybe $100, and someone will buy it. So, and the reason being is there are a hardcore group of Sonic and My Little Pony collectors, and trust me, they will pay money for these incentive covers. So, mark my words, if you see that on eBay, anywhere for 60 to 75 bucks, $100, I can almost guarantee you someone's going to buy it. It's just, I've seen it happen too many times. You got a Turtles book, number 144. Bunch of covers there. Yeah, they're okay. Eastman cover looks decent. That's it for IDW. Moving on to Image. Big Game number 4, Mark Millar. I read the first issue. I don't know. Mark Millar. I think if I was going to pick a cover, though, I do like that Scalera cover. That might be the one I'd grab. Bone Orchard Mythos Tenement number 5. Jeff Lemire. I like that B cover by Christian Ward. That one looks pretty cool. And there's also a cover here by Sorrentino that looks cool. That's a homage to what, Walking Dead, right? Negan, is that a Negan cover? Yeah, I think so. All right. Moving on. Image. Hexagon Bridge. I read the first issue. I don't know if I'm going to pick this up or not. I think it's worth getting number 1s just in case a book ever gets optioned. I can, oh yeah, I got it. I'll put it on eBay for $20. You know, that's about it. I don't think the story was all that compelling, but you never know. You just never know. Sometimes it's not a bad idea to pick up issue number 1s. Junior Baker, The Righteous Faker. I have no idea what that is. Kill Your Darlings. This is Stegman. Isn't Stegman involved in this? I think so. I think he created it. I don't know if I don't think he's writing it anymore, but he's done a couple covers. Looks like he's got a 1 in 50 incentive D cover still available at Midtown. Saga number 66, second printing. I collect Saga, so I also grabbed the second prints. Swan Songs number 4. Yeah, I kind of dig the B cover. It's kind of cool. You got was that George Washington? You got Abraham Lincoln there. I don't know what else is going on there, but it's kind of cool looking. And the incentive cover, 1 in 50 incentive cover for 45 bucks. That one looks pretty cool. There's also a Negan cover, Negan homage. That one looks pretty crazy. I'm telling you, the 1 in 50 though, that's probably going to sell out by the end of today. Yeah, just most shops aren't going to order 50 copies. Not of an Image book. No way. Maybe if it's Spawn, but Swan Songs, nope. There won't even be 10 copies at most shops, so you'll never see that at a comic book shop, other than a Midtown or a big online store. That's it for Image. Marvel. What can we say about Marvel? Avengers Incorporated number 2. I do like this Akka cover. That one looks kind of cool. Crypt of Shadows number 1. I like the A cover the best. The Linnell Francis U cover is really good. In fact, he's got 2 covers coming out next week that look really good. This is one of them. That's the regular A cover for this one shot. Horror based, obviously. There's also a B cover by Paul Azaceta, I think it is. And there is a Berens cover. This is the 1 in 25 incentive cover by Berens. It's good. I like it, but I think the A cover is better. The Linnell Francis U cover I like better. I don't know. The composition of it's just better. This one's good, but I like the A cover the best. Plus, it's cheaper. I don't have to spend $27. It gets a little expensive if you keep chasing these incentive covers all the time. Daredevil will be out next week. That's kind of one of the ones I always pick up. We don't have Chip Zdarsky writing it anymore, so I'm going to give this Saladin Ahmed a little bit of a leash to see if it's any good. I'll buy the first 3 or 4 issues and give it a try. Hopefully it pans out. There is a nice Turin Clark 1 in 25 cover. And there is a 1 in 75 John Romita cover, I think. Or is this a 1 in 100? I'm not too sure. I'm not a big fan of John Romita Jr., though. But some people, I guess there's somebody out there that likes him. I don't know. Ghost Rider number 19. Yeah, I really dig this Mastrazo cover. I mean, that's just an awesome cover. First of all, it's got Mephisto on the cover. And that is a badass Mephisto cover. That's one of the best Mephisto covers I've seen in a long time. So, yeah, I grabbed this. I love it. It's a nice cover. I think you'd have to be crazy not to like that. So that's one that I'm definitely picking up. Invincible Iron Man number 11. The Granoff cover is nice. That's a 1 in 100 though. Price down to 81 bucks. Marvel, let's see, Miles. I'm not really following Miles anymore. Moon Knight, number 28. And Hookley cover looks nice. There's a Nick Klein cover that looks decent. Scarlet Witch, 1 in 25 by Tiago da Silva is nice. Sensational She-Hulk. Is anybody going to read this? I don't think so. You got 2 women writing this. Rainbow Rowell. Jesus Lord. Her name's Rainbow. I wonder if she's an SJW. I just wonder. I wonder if this book is going to be absolute trash. My guess is it will. I don't know. Just a wild guess. Not something I would pick up, But hey, maybe that's your thing. I don't know. Spine tingling Spider Man, just what we need, another Spider Man book that doesn't sell. We already have a couple of those. Let's add another one. Um, yeah, the Prio cover is nice. That's a 1 in 25. And the Juan Ferreira cover is also very nice, but I didn't pre order any of those. Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi, the 1 in 25 by E.M. Gist is a nice looking cover. Plus, who doesn't like to see Darth Vader unmasked, out of his suit? Um, his friends call him Bob right there. Or if he fell in a ditch, his name would be Phil, right? Yeah, those good old jokes, good old dad jokes. Star Wars number 39 comes out next week. Bunch of covers. Yeah, I do like the incentive cover here. It's a Dark Droids tie-in as well, by Dustin Nugent. It's a pretty cool cover. I like it, and it's only $13.50. So pretty heavily discounted from that 1 in 25 price. What else we got? Wolverine number 36, second printing. It looks like the second printing incentive cover, what a surprise, is sold out for $81. It is a cool looking cover by Linnell Francis Yu. Black and white. At least Marvel changes the cover up a little bit and does the black and white rather than just doing a virgin on cheap paper. At least they're changing the cover a little bit. So I looked on eBay. This cover is going between, I think, close to $200. So maybe 81 bucks is not a crazy price to pay, I suppose, if it sells around 200. But I think there's listings above 200 for that book right now on eBay. So yeah, it's crazy. That does it for Marvel. Moving on to our last category, which is independents. Um, I've never heard of this company, Dead Sky Publishing, a splatter Western one-shot, Shallower of Shades, or Swallower of Shades. I've never heard of this company. The cover looks kind of interesting. Yeah, it's kind of a funky looking cover. Kind of digging the cover. All right, here's one of the books I think is going to be hot next week. It's sold out very, very quickly at Midtown. I wasn't even able to grab a copy. That's how fast it sold out. Don't be surprised if this ends up on a Hot 10 list. And I'll tell you why. It has an awesome, awesome homage cover. Al Capone, Vampire number 1. This is American Mythology is the publisher. And there you go. B cover. Not an incentive cover. This is the regular B cover. Is a really, really close homage to Punch Comics number 12. Famous skull cover. Damn, who did that original cover for Punch Comics? Is LB? It might be an LB Cole cover, the original. All I know is that the original sells for absolute crazy money if it ever comes up for sale rather. It's a black cover, always hard to find in high grade. So I'm not surprised this homage cover is selling out and selling well. Midtown probably had a couple dozen copies, at least, maybe 20, 25 copies. And they sold out probably within the first 10 minutes. So, yeah, this book's probably going to be hot. I'm just warning you. Don't be surprised if you see this going for more money on eBay soon. It wouldn't surprise me at all. All right. What else? I'm not going to highlight every independent book. Most of them are not worth taking a look at, but once in a while I find something that's decent. I think that Al Capone cover is going to be hot for sure. I'm not surprised this Coda number 2 sold out. It's kind of an interesting cover. Plus, it's probably going to be fairly rare until it shows up on Boom Studios website. So just be aware of that. And of course, Dracula sells well. I've never heard of the Scratch Comics publisher, but Dracula: The Return, Cult of the White Worm. Interesting title. That's sold out at Midtown, so that could be a book worth your time to look at and see. Who knows? Maybe that'll be a hot book. Dracula books, we're kind of getting to that time of the year where, people are into all things Halloween. So we'll have to see. Maybe that will do well. There's not too much else. Dwellings number 2, the 1 in 10 incentive cover. I'm surprised that's not sold out. Low print run book, bloody covers. The first issue did really well. I would assume maybe by the end of the day, this will probably be sold out. It's my guess. What else, guys? Grimm number 14. Nice cover there by Zoo or Zoo. I think we're getting near the end. There's not a whole lot from Independence coming out. I kind of like this cover by Antarctic Press. Horror Comics Black and White number 27. That looks pretty cool. Man from Maybe. I guess this is a new Oni Press comic. And you've got a bunch of different covers. I don't know much about it, but might be worth taking a look at. That's it. I think that's it. Was there anything else? Maybe just page down one more. I think we might be at the end. I know most of you watch this in replay. So you guys will have to leave me a comment if you see anything interesting. Maybe I missed something that I should have. 7 Years in Darkness. There's a Red Ampero cover. It's actually a female, I believe. Really good artist, and I don't know what the cover looks like, but go check out the Instagram of Red Ampero. Really awesome covers. Sirens of the City number 4, bunch of covers on that. Nothing there that looked interesting to me. Kind of passing on that. And I think that might be it. You got Victor Crowley's Hatchet Halloween Tales. That comes out every October, so there you go. A bunch of covers to look at. Wild's End number 5. Boom Studios. And that's it. The rest are all trades and hardcovers. So there you go, guys. That's the books for next week. Again, a couple decent ones coming out. There's a couple DC books that I think are worth taking into consideration. Definitely that Al Capone's Vampire number 2, that homage cover. Have a feeling that's going to do well. Other than that, I think that's all I have for you. Hope everyone has a great rest of the evening, and I will be planning on doing a live stream probably on the weekend. Thursday, I'm not going to be able to. I got to go pick up my wife from the airport. She went to Chicago for a few days, so I will not be on a live stream tomorrow evening, unfortunately. So maybe I'll try to do one Friday evening or Saturday evening. All right, guys. Hope you have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you soon.